It was buried deep in her grandmother's overgrown garden, hidden beneath a patch of wildflowers. She had been clearing the weeds when her fingers brushed against something cold and metallic. The key was unlike anything she had ever seen. Long, silver, and wrapped in strange, swirling engravings. That night, she couldn't sleep. The key burned in her thoughts, filling her dreams with visions of ancient halls and flickering candlelight. She had a feeling, no, a certainty, that it belonged somewhere. The next morning, she followed her instinct into the forest behind the house, her feet moving as if guided by something unseen. That's when she saw it. A door, old, massive, and covered in vines. The wooden door stood alone in the middle of the clearing, with no walls to support it. The frame was decorated with the same swirling engravings as the key. Naledi hesitated, heart pounding. Who had built this? And why? She held up the key. The second it touched the lock, a gust of wind roared through the forest, and the door swung open. Beyond it lay a world she did not recognize. Naledi stepped through. She found herself in a grand city, its streets paved with shimmering stone. Towers stretched high into the misty sky, their spires wrapped in vines and glowing with an eerie golden light. The air smelled of rain and something older, something like forgotten history. People filled the streets, but something was off. Their clothes were ancient, their eyes wide with disbelief as they looked at her. Whispers filled the air. It is her, the Princess of Eldoria. Naledi froze. Princess? Before she could speak, a group of armored guards appeared, bowing deeply. Your Highness, one of them said. You have come home at last. The truth unfolds. Naledi was taken to the castle, where an elderly woman awaited her, the kingdom's oracle. You do not remember, do you? The oracle said, sadness in her voice. You were taken from us as a child. The key was meant to find its way back to you when the time was right. Naledi's mind spun. Taken? Lost? She had grown up thinking she was just a normal girl. Her grandmother had never spoken of any of this. But why am I here now? Naledi asked. The oracle's eyes darkened. Because the kingdom is cursed. Time, she explained, had stopped the day Naledi was taken. The people had lived in the same moment for years, unable to move forward. The land had become frozen in an eternal dusk. You are the only one who can break the curse, the oracle said. But you must remember who you are. That night, Naledi wandered the castle, trying to piece together her past. She stared at paintings of the royal family, at a little girl who looked exactly like her. But her memories remained locked away. Then she heard it, a whisper in the dark. Leave this place. The voice came from the shadows, and as she turned, a figure emerged, a tall man cloaked in black mist with glowing silver eyes. The Shadow King. You do not belong here, he hissed. They have lied to you. Naledi's breath caught. What do you mean? They want to use you, the Shadow King said. To awaken time, yes, but at a cost. Your life. Naledi's heart pounded. She had been so focused in the mystery that she hadn't considered the price. Could it be true? As dawn neared, Naledi stood before the oracle once more. The kingdom is bound to you, the oracle said. To free it, you must give it your life force. Naledi now understood. If she broke the curse, she would never be able to return home. She would become a part of the kingdom forever. But if she refused, the people would remain trapped in time. She thought of the faces in the city, the hope in their eyes. She thought of her grandmother, who must have known the truth but chose to let her live a normal life. Naledi took a deep breath. I will do it. The oracle placed a hand on her forehead, and suddenly memories flooded back. She remembered the lullabies, the halls of the castle, the moment she was taken away. As the first rays of sunlight broke over the city, time began to move again. The vines crumbled from the buildings, the sky shifted, and the people gasped as their world was restored. As the last rays of the sunlight faded, Naledi felt herself fading, becoming a part of the magic that held the kingdom together. Her last thought was a whisper in the wind.